What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Miss TBTV. So, this morning, and basically for the rest of this week, I'm going to focus on the election. I'm going to focus on the election because we are in basically the last 9 days of one of the most important elections of our lives, okay, of this time frame that we are living in, this period of time that we are all living in. We are in one of the most important elections of our lives. I don't know if a lot of y'all realize that. Like I told y'all last week, it's time to get off the fence. It's time to get off the fence. Y'all see, I'm repping it. I am. I want to say, I was speaking to someone, one of my followers that's been diehard from the beginning, and I was talking to him about. We was talking about my book, and he was saying to me, Takita Bell, I don't know if you realize how much you affect people. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you realize it. He said, I'm saying beyond the book and this and that, because I was saying to him, I'm not a Michelle Obama or Oprah Winfrey or Tyler Perry or Steve Harvey or Sarah Jakes Roberts and all these other people that all of you know. You know what I'm saying? I'm not none of these people that really any of y'all needed to know my business as far in regards to me writing an autobiography. But I said, but the Lord just kept on pressing on me to do this. And he said, but Takita Bill, he said, you going out there and you telling your business in such a uncut, basically raw way, just being really open with everybody. He said, I don't even think you truly realize how many people you are helping, So it made me think about, the fact that I have been basically kind of generically letting you all know, or saying to you all, get out there and vote. We got to get out there and vote. You got to make your voice matter and this and that. You know what I'm saying? But now, thinking about what he said, again, I'm telling y'all my business because I don't have to tell y'all my vote, but you already can see what my vote is. Everybody got a right to vote in whatever direction it is that you want to vote in. I want to say that first. But what I do want to say, going back to the beginning of this spiel, is we are in a time of one of the most important elections of our lives. Okay, this particular election is an election that will determine basically a lot of our freedoms. This election will determine a lot of our freedoms. Freedom of choice, freedom of our bodies. You know what I'm saying? Especially as far as women are concerned, a right to be able to get the proper type of care that we're supposed to get. Freedom of in regards to insurances, because I don't even know if a lot of you realize the current candidate that a lot of you all are considering. This man want to roll back the Affordable Care Act. He doesn't care. So if you're someone that does not work at a job or somewhere like that, or you don't have the money to already pay to go into a hospital or a doctor's office and get the care that you need, he trying to roll it back that you don't be able to get the care that you need. Okay? We living in one of the most influential or most what you want to call it. We're not in the third world country. That's what I want to say. But he gonna have us where people living like you in a third world country, okay? Where you can't get the proper type of care that you need for your basic health needs. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm not a political person. I am not. I'm totally not a political person. But I'm trying to tell y'all better pay attention to these politics. Y'all better pay attention to these politics. There's a lot of people out here, and I know there's a lot of men that are, like I said, are on the fence, in regards to whether or not if they want to vote for him or they want to vote for her or if they want to vote at all. Again, y'all better get off this fence. Y'all better get off this fence and stop acting like I don't even really know. You know what I'm saying? These Democrats, they've been saying all along they're going to do this, they're going to do that. Guess what? The Republicans been saying they're going to do this and do that too. At this point, it ain't even really about Democrat or Republican. It's about right is right and wrong is wrong. Okay? All of us have enough sense, enough common sense to hear the stuff that sounds right and hear the stuff that sounds wrong. None of them are going to get out here and do everything that they promise because they can't. Okay? They can't. They cannot. They lay out a plan and they say the things that they would like to see happen. And I'm sure y'all can see the things that he's saying that he'd like to see happen. Hell, when George Floyd was murdered, and people was out there having protests in Washington, D.C., he had them tear gas. He had them tear gas for a protest. Okay? But when those people ran up into the Capitol for the insurrection, they were right. As far as he was concerned, they were right. Y'all got to think about this stuff. And I know a lot of y'all thinking about the economy was the best that the economy ever been when he was in office. Listen here. Let me talk. Let me say something about this economy. During that time that y'all claiming that the economy was the best that it ever been, guess what else was going on? We was in a worse situation that we in this time have ever been in. We were in a global pandemic. Okay, we were. Do y'all remember that? Y'all remember the mask? Y'all remember that we was around here, and you had to be trying to recognize somebody by their ass, all right? Do y'all remember we was around here, people, don't touch me, get away from me, all this other kind of stuff that was going on? We was in a global pandemic that this man knew was coming, knew what's going on, and totally ignored. How many of y'all family members are laying in the grave right now? How many of y'all family members are cremated right now? How many of them? So y'all can get them stimulus dollars. So y'all can get those stimulus dollars. So y'all can get those extra money, the extra money in your unemployment. I got the extra money too. But how many of your family members had to die? Okay, because of someone totally ignoring something that they were warned about. Totally ignoring something that they was warned about. And then when it jumped out here, they blame it on another race. They blame it on another race and want to now target this race and have people treating this race like they was this disease, this germed up, whatever people. Come on, y'all got to think about this stuff. Yeah, and I know it seemed like, damn, she seemed so passionate about this. I am, because this election is serious. Y'all voting for somebody that's standing around here saying, make America great again. What does that mean? What does that even mean? Do we not already live in a country that's supposed to be considered great? Do we not already live in a country that is supposed to be the melting pot of the world? Do we not already live in a country that people they die trying to get over here because they feel like this the land of the free and the home of the brave? So what is it about this country that's not already great that him getting into office now gonna all of a sudden make it great again? Y'all better think about that. What is it about this country right now that's not really great for him? Because again, even like how I said, all these people that's coming over here because they want to, get to the land of the free and the home of the brave. Y'all ain't seen him stand up there and say, we don't want any of those people over here from any of those bad countries. What are the bad countries? What are the bad countries? Your people better listen to this, okay? I was watching Michelle Obama when she was introducing Kamala Harris into when she was in Kalamazoo, Michigan, here in Michigan, where I'm from. And when she was introducing Kamala, she was talking about, it's really basically kind of like bold that we as a people, we want to try to hold Kamala at this high standard, make her do this litmus test. She got to walk the straight line. You know what I'm saying? Kamala got to walk the straight line. Kamala got to go out here and she got to score a perfect on the ACTs. You know what I'm saying? This is my example. This is my thought process on it. She got to go out here and she got to show us that she's fluent in 27 languages. She got to do all of this to prove to y'all that she's worthy of taking a chance, taking a shot at it too. Hell, y'all let him take a shot at it. Y'all let him take a shot. This man, he done hit a turn. He hit a turn, and he did a crappy job of it. And again, I don't care about them stimulus dollars. I don't care about all of this money that all of you people that got out there and was able to do fraud on. Okay, because what y'all think? Oh, okay, I was able to get all this whatever money. Y'all don't think they ain't coming back for that? Y'all don't think they ain't coming back for that? They coming back for that. Any of y'all that got all that money and got it, and it was not a legitimate situation. Y'all don't think they don't have no plan in the works for that? Okay, ain't nobody just sitting around here just giving y'all something for nothing. Okay, and again, whatever little couple of dollars that this man may even drop to y'all to get y'all to be foolish enough to vote for somebody that has made it blatantly clear. Y'all ain't who I'm talking about. Y'all ain't who I'm trying to cut taxes for. Y'all ain't who I'm trying to make sure make sure y'all great. Okay? Y'all ain't in the 1%, and I don't give a dog on what your race is. I don't give a care what your race is, what your color is, what your age is. If you're not in the 1% or the 6%, he ain't talking to you. He ain't talking to you, okay? So, I mean, folks, come on. Stop trying to hold her to a standard that y'all not even holding the person to. And right now, I'm talking clearly, too, to African Americans. Y'all is a trip that y'all literally, are trying to hold this woman to a standard that y'all don't even care about. This man don't talk literate. This man knows nothing about politics. This man spew hate all day long. He spews hate all day long. This man said he could stand in the middle of the street. What did he say? I think in Manhattan, he said that he could shoot someone and he would still win a presidential election because basically all of us in this country was stupid, and he won. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Wake up. And as Michelle Obama said, come on, do something. Okay? Do something. I gotta keep on saying it. Y'all, come on now. You know what I'm saying? She told us we ought to be out in record numbers. Okay? All y'all first-time voters, get out there. And I know these first-time, these Gen Zs, they're gonna get out here and they're gonna vote. They're gonna probably do a lot better than a lot of us that's in this age group that act like we ain't been living here for a whole lot of years and we ain't done seen a whole lot of change. And that this man, if he was to get in office, this man he gonna make a whole lot of change backwards. He gonna make it go right back backwards. He gonna drag us all the way back to where we was to make America great for him, for them, not for you. Please do believe that. Okay, so we ought to be out in record numbers. She said we ought to be talking to our mates, talking to our husbands, talking to our boyfriends, talking to our sons, talking to our brothers. You know what I'm saying? To get them off this fence. I ended up last night when I got home. Me and my babe, we don't talk about politics in the house, but we ended up talking about politics. Just so happened because something scrolled across the bottom of the TV while he was watching the game. And it made him end up saying, she ain't gonna do that. And then I end up turning to him and I'm looking at him because I had been listening to Michelle while I was ratting. And so, while I'm riding in the car, we was riding in two separate cars, and I had been listening to Michelle already, and she was saying, go home and talk to y'all mates and this and that. And just so happened, he ended up saying she ain't gonna do all of that. And then I'm saying to him, so what? I asked him, I say, so what, you voting for Trump? And he's looking like, no, like he ain't saying that. I say, so what, you not voting at all? He was like, I don't know. I was like, no. And I started telling him, I said, no, because not voting is the same thing as voting for him. Or voting for one of them incumbents types. That's the same thing as voting for him. I said no, and so he was saying the most important people out here is like basically he's saying like Congress and things like that, which Congress is very important. So we have to make sure we vote in the right direction when it comes to Congress. He was like, no matter who the president is, if Congress don't vote it in and this and that, it ain't gonna be able to pass anyway. I say, but again, it's about how Congress is stacked, how that deck is stacked. You know what I'm saying? If there's more Republicans than Democrat, then guess what? Yeah, he right. It don't matter who in there because that party, okay, and we already seen what the Republicans done did. They're going to keep on voting down everything that the Democrats say. Look at the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court is stacked That stuff is stacked with all the people, so that's why things like Roe v. Wade and all of that stuff had all the stuff being overturned. We keep on letting the things that's go on. We're gonna be all the way back to the times of Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. We're gonna be all the way back to the times of Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. Do y'all understand that? Okay, I ain't trying to live in that time. I don't want to go to the back. I don't want to go through the back door. I don't want to sit on the back of the bus. Is that what y'all trying to do? Because of somebody probably promising y'all $5,000. $5,000 is worth a lifetime of somebody telling you where you can sit, what place you can go in. Do you understand? Is that worth that? Okay, because that's what we on track to. We on the fast track to backwards, to segregation, to things like that. Okay, we need to be trying to vote somebody in here that's about us steadily moving forward. That's about everybody, no matter what color you are. That's for everybody, no matter if you're a man or a woman. That's for everyone, no matter, again, if you rich or poor. Do you see what I'm saying? Somebody that actually cares about us, about this entire country, not just a selective group. All right, so I know I done got on my soapbox. I done ranted, I done raved, all this other kind of stuff. But again, I guess this get off the fence part two. This get off the fence part two. This think about it. This think about it. This do something. All this week, this is the type of stuff I'm going to be talking about. Again, I'm not political. Not at all. I'm not. But this election is very serious. This election is very serious. This can determine how our lives may end up being for the next 20, 30, 40 years, and we'll be around here struggling to get things at least halfway back to where it is right now. Don't make a mistake that, it's one of those things when you'll say that you wish you would have did something differently. Don't sit around and have regrets about something that you can do something about right now. We ain't gotta have regrets about it. We can make a choice right now. We can make a choice right now. Okay? So I hope this was helpful. But this stuff is really kind of I guess, it's scary. It's scary to me. And I can't just not say something. I do realize that me even doing this on my platform or whatever, knowing that I'm somebody that's, just trying to get out here and motivate and do whatever, that me talking about something like this, could affect what I'm doing. But I can't even worry about it affecting what I'm doing, because this is bigger than me. This is bigger than me. This is about all our lives. This is about my kids' lives. This is about my grandkids' lives and their kids and this and that. I don't want to go backwards. I don't want to deal with the stuff that my grandmother and them dealt with. I don't want to deal with that. My ancestors. I don't want to deal with that. Do you? So ask yourself that question. So, as always, if you are not subscribed to Miss TBTV, please make sure that you subscribe. Please make sure you press that notification bell so you can get all my videos when I drop them. Make sure you share. Make sure you like. As always, I like to wish you all a safe day, a blessed day, and safe travels. I'll talk to you all tomorrow. Bye.